So just relax, listening to the sound of my voice as I count down from 5 to 1. And just relax and allow your body to go loose and limp. And 5, going deeper, going deeper, going deeper. And 4, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. And here you are in that very, very familiar place of your safety. And that nice, familiar place of your safety is so lovely and so beautiful. And you feel so comfortable here. And as you've been on a journey, working with unity, pulling yourself into that relationship with your future self, having eye contact with your future self, you're reflecting. You're reflecting on your life in the moment, in the present moment, and what your life looks like. And you have had so much healing with your inner child and your adolescent. And you've done so much work working with the artist within, working with that archetype, that mythology of who you are, your inheritance from past lives, future lives. And now just in this moment, in this present moment, focusing on here, where you can create a finer, a richer, a more elegant abundance. To allow a more elegant abundance with all of its richness and color and all of its senses, the senses of being here in this safe place where you are so, so safe and so secure and so confident. And this is a delicious time for you, and it's your favorite time of day, the sunset or the sun rising, or perhaps it's that time of day when we switch and go from day to night. Relaxing in the beauty and the nature and the wonder of your safe place, your higher self. Your higher self invites you to journey on to the edge of safety once again. And there at the edge of safety, you open up your arms and you see that face, that figure, that you, that future you who you have come in contact with or are meeting for the very first time, that future you that you know, or this may be the very beginning of a new relationship for you. And your future self steps into your world of safety. And you hear around you a lot of clamor, a lot of confusion as you look around and you can see all of your spirit guides and guardians, and suddenly there's an auditorium and everything is set up to gather, to observe, to watch the graduation, the initiation, the moment of truth. As your future self steps into the present, and there's a merging, a blending, a coming together as one. And your child, your inner child, your adolescent, your sweet, creative, intelligent adolescent, your higher self, and now your future self. And your future self is now here in the center of the circle as the four of you holding hands. Welcome. Welcome. And there's a flame, the green flame the green flame of manifestation, the green flame of transmutation. The green flame of transmutation is here in the center of the circle formed by you and your higher self, your adolescent and your child, all holding hands around a flame, and in the center of the flame is your future self, the green flame of transmutation. As you reach out, all of you together holding hands, and you put your hands in the center and you all touch. And suddenly you begin to spin. You begin to spin, and you're all spinning together until it turns into one giant, great, big, huge, absolutely fabulous green flame. And that's all that you can see now. You can see it from every vantage point, as an observer above, as an aerial observer above, and you go around east, west, north, south, you're around the bend, and you're looking and you're observing and you're noticing this incredible, huge flame, the green flame of transmutation, which is now encompassing all of you, your higher self. And amazing, your healed ego self, your healed ego self, your positive ego, your healthy self-esteem, your healthy identity. All of it is coming from the future. Oh, the energy is so astounding. The energy is so astounding, and the flame begins to diminish. The flame begins to go out, diminishing in size. Slowly and gently, it begins to go out. And here you are. And those aspects of self, the child and the adolescent and the higher self, have all become a part of you and your future. You and your future self. And so just the two of you, sit down to the table. For yes, suddenly in front of you there is a table, and you are on one side, your future on the other, facing each other, discussing what's it going to look like. Let's go out there into the future. Let's go 5 years. Let's go 10 years. What does it look like? Are you healthy? Are you whole? Are you there? What world are you in? What does the world look like around you as you observe through the eyes of your future self, as you observe with your future self, the two of you together? Look at this world 10 years from now. See what you see. What does your town look like? What does your city look like? What does your family look like? Are you happy? Are you healthy? Are you whole? Is there light or darkness? Is it muddy or is it clear? Is it safe or is it painful, hurtful? Now come closer to the present. Come in to 8 years from now, 6 years from now, 5 years from now, and see yourself. Again, look around. Are there loved ones there? Teachers? Are there friends? Are you safe? Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable? Is there lack, confusion, a sense of desperation, a sense of failure? Discuss this with your future. Discuss with your future how you can be more in this moment of your present, so that all of those opportunities and challenges of obstacles and lack and struggle and pain can disappear into a lightness, into a brightness, into a powerful, courageous, confident future of strength and power and will. And coming closer back to the present, coming closer back, now see 3 years. See 3 years. 3 years from now, and who are you? It's your birthday. It's your birthday. 3 years from now, you're 3 years older, and it's the day of your birthday. And your future self is there. Your future self is there. Your future self is you. The future is now. And you're creating and you're experiencing from the future self. You're creating and experiencing from that future. And you have the power within you. You have the power within you to change it. From right where you're sitting, you're in the director's chair, and from right where you're sitting, you have the power within you to change that future and bring that energy of that change into your present moment. So let's come closer. Let's come closer and come into the second year, 2 years from now, 1 year from now, 6 months from now. And now let's look at next month. Whatever time the present moment is in, your future self knows time the way you know it. Your higher self experiences time in a totally different way. And your higher self has now left you and merged with your future and receiving the abundance and the flow of your future, coming back into your present moment, coming back into your present moment, and you here in your safe place, having done the dance and the circle of life with the green flame of transmutation, are now seated at a conference table, having a conference with your healed, positive ego, future self, discussing, knowing that from this moment on, as you have made this agreement, as you work together and you plan and you work together and you consider what you want your future to look like, and how this moment has impact on it, and how the moment of the future has impact on now. You know that. You know that now. And you will take your future self with you in all of your days of making decisions and choices and all of your attitudes. And so it is. So it is. So it is. Take a deep breath, and in a moment, we'll be back in the room and counting up from 1 to 5. 1. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back in the room. Back in the room.